How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we have another duel with another top tier meta deck, which is Dracoslayers, which is not very easy for Branded to play around. The end boards are insane, but we do get the dub here, so I'm happy for that. We open cracked, and yeah, let's go to the replay. Before we begin, make sure to leave a thumbs up in the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's keep going. So here, I only have the Serenir. Honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really have any serious interruptions or even board breakers at this point. So if you are playing against like Dracoslayers, don't really have much to do because they end on a lot. You'll see it pretty soon. They end on a Barone, they end on a Necro Valley, they end on a fusion that protects their dragon pendulum or their pendulum monster from being destroyed by battle. And they also end on Hieratic Seals, which is a bounce. And that Hieratic Seals brings out an Amorphage slot, which locks you out of the extra deck pretty much entirely. So yeah, they just go nuts here. This is Pendulum. 10-minute combo, I'm fine with it. Selene, they do something cool here with the Zelantis pretty soon. They pop their entire field to free their extra monster zone. Yada yada yada, Hieratic Seal, Baron, pop the Zelantis. I don't even know why they do that. I don't know all the cards in their deck. Dweller, so just check this out, okay? Does this do anything? Once per turn, once per turn, special summon. I don't think it actually does anything. This protects Pendulum monsters from being destroyed by battle in the main monster zone and in the Pendulum zone. Baron, which is a Omni-Negate bounce. No graveyard effects. Necro Valley. Yeah, so once he activates the Necro Valley, I have to chain the Serenir here just to make sure I have a body on the field. I go for the Selene. They search at the end for one Pendulum monster. Abyss Dweller goes off. That is fine. Patchwork. So they have a bounce and a negate. They go immediately for the Amorphage slot. So the Amorphage slot says neither player can special summon monsters from the extra deck except for Amorphage monsters. What I thought could happen here is that if I summon the Aluber and attack over it, it dies, but the mighty Dracoslayer here, the Dinoster power protects it from being destroyed by battle. So, yep, we go to game 2. This is the board. It's kind of insane, but don't give up. Wait, 95% of you are not subscribed? Come on, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new for more awesome content. If you want 5% off any single or sealed product and want to support me and the channel, head over to tier0games.com and use code GALZO5 at checkout. We draw the Ra's Disciple, unfortunately. They draw basically all engine, no hand traps. I don't think this deck plays any hand traps at all. I'm not sure how well it does going first, but I know now that if I open the Ra's Disciple, it's a great discard. Here, I get the Aluber, and I get this as well. Banish the Ra's Disciple, just to make sure that I don't lose to Bystials on that when I try to activate the Branded Expulsion here. Search for Branded Expulsion with the Aluber, because why not? Albion searches for Banishment, and this is a pretty insane board, to be honest. We got, of course, the Mirror Jade here. We have the Magnemite that searched this. We have the Expulsion to knock them out. Branded Beast, Branded Banishment, Branded Red. We have absolutely everything. So we go Expulsion and then draw phase. Search. Forget to search with Aluber? I'm supposed to search with Aluber here because it's summoned. But it doesn't really matter here. He goes for this. Just attacks. Banishment. Fuse away with this. And they immediately just scoop. Game 3, they start. We're going to win this, guys. All right. Thank God we opened the Forbidden Droplet. So, two things here are huge. One, they're playing Dracoslayers. What type are Dracoslayers? Dragons. What does Fallen of Albus really, really like? Dragons. I don't know where the Alba Lanitus is, but we do play it. Forbidden Droplet is huge because of the Amorphage slot. And, of course, this is all like gas, so it's really good to get more discards off the Forbidden Droplet. So again, they're gonna go nuts here. I'm thinking to myself that this is actually really good. They didn't open really crazy, so they're not gonna have as much as they had the last time. Here I see that they do actually play Druid's Worm, but you can see they actually have to use it in order to go into Beyond the Pendulum. So I know they're not doing really well. They have no cards in hand now, and they're wasting everything just to like spam out monsters to get more bodies on the board, tilting into Barone, this guy to protect. Now they still go for the Zelantis here, but they have to go for the Sky Iris and not the Necro Valley, which is really huge for me. They do a bunch of more things here. Zelantis pop this to go into the seals. Yada. Kieran, spheres. Okay. And phase they add to. So I know that I have the battle destruction protection. I have an Omni Negate, and I have a bounce. So when you're going up against Dragon Link, for example, you can fuse away with the entire board. So now I have a dragon. I can get these 3 off. And if they get the slot, I just droplet the Sloth and the Barone and just fuse away with their entire board, which is crazy. So with Dragon Link, they have Dragonmite Tiding usually. So Dragonmite Tiding can actually bounce your face down cards as well. But Heraldic Seals can only bounce your face up card. So I draw another Owlbear, which is good for the droplet. Set 1, and I believe that they know what's going to happen. So they activate the spheres, bounce this, get the spheres, Morphed Sloth. I go for the Fright for Patchwork. They let it go through, and I go droplet for 2 for these 2. And it's basically all she wrote from here. Get the Poly, get the Ejim Chain, fuse away with 3 of their monsters, Albalanetus, Branded Fusion, and yeah, that's basically all she wrote. Masquerade, Poly for this, and it's game. So I think this just shows with, I think, first of all, I really like Forbidden Droplet in this format. You can't stress it enough how good it is, even though against Tearlament Sushizu it's not that great, but you're going to see other decks. And of course, Albalanetus, the MVP of this. Yeah, Dracoslayers, be warned, we are playing dragons here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed beating crap out of this player, to be honest. They were really nice, by the way. GG's at the end. Very nice players, so shout out to Ellie Strawberry. And yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.